Hey YouTube, it's currently March 14th, 7 p.m. Let's get into home gym deals of the week. So first, right here, we have the Fringe Sport mag pin. I actually just bought one because it was such a good deal. These are currently on Amazon for $19.99, the 5/8 inch mag pin. For some reason, they're cheaper on Amazon. So if you go to the actual Fringe Sports website, these things go for $29. But for some reason on Amazon, they're $19.99, which is a great deal. I really like them because they're magnetic. So you can stick them in your rack and then they just plop right in. It looks like the orange one, the green mag pin, and the red mag pin are all $19.99. So if you want a magnetic mag pin for your home gym equipment, this is a killer deal. I would buy a bunch of them while they're currently $19.99 on Amazon. This next deal, I don't even know how it's so cheap. I already ordered mine and it's already come in. It's $16.76 for these 4 attachments, literally less than $5 for each of these attachments. I'm thinking Yes for All over ordered a bunch of these, so now they're kind of just trying to get rid of them, because even if you order these directly from China, they're more than what you're paying here. This is a killer deal. If you need cable attachments, I would hop on this because it feels like you're almost stealing these at that price. This next deal, we have magnetic hooks. I'm a super supporter of having these all over your home gym because you can stick them on your equipment, your rack, your pegboard, and then you just hang your cable attachments or whatever else you have in your home gym. Super handy, and here you can get a 20-pack for $10, so 50 cents for one of these hooks. This next deal is a cap weighted vest. This one's 20 pounds. If this is something you like using in your workouts, this is 20% off, so not a killer deal, but a good price if you're in the market for a weighted vest. Next thing is creatine, something everyone can use. So I actually like using dry scooping regular creatine, not in a capsule form, but I actually like buying this for when I'm traveling because it's so much easier to just pack some capsuled creatine instead of having it in just dry powder form, because if you're at an airport, it can actually get a little sus. They're like, what is this? And it's just a bag of white powder. So very handy when you're traveling, easy to just take the capsules and drink some water instead of having to dry scoop it while you're in another country or city. This one's going for 13 cents a count. So the 300 pack is $40 and the 100 pack is $15. So good price on that. This next one, it looks like a really cheap set of monkey feet. So if that's something you're looking for, this might be for you. It's so cheap that if you're kind of interested, I would check it out just to try, because it's only $4.24 for a 2-pack. So super cheap set of knockoff monkey feet. Not a bad deal. Here we have resistance bands, something everyone can use in their home gym. And this is a super good deal on a 5-pack, only $14.99. Usually these go for $20, $25, so for $15, if you need resistance bands, this is a good deal. These are cable handles. I actually just bought a pair of these because they're so cheap. I already bought it, so you can't see the coupon, but when I bought it, you can also get a 20 to 25% coupon. So it averaged out to about $7 a handle, which is better than what I've seen on Amazon currently. These usually go for around $20, $25 for a pair. So at $7 each, it was only about $15 to buy 2 of them. So I would recommend this. It's super useful for doing more shoulder exercises instead of using an actual handle, because you can pull the cables right out and you don't have to just grab onto the balls of the ends of the cable machine. This makes it a lot easier. Here's some battle ropes. This is the Amazon Basics brand. If that's something you're in the market for, this is a good price. I wouldn't say killer, but a good price if you want battle ropes. let's move on to more weights and dumbbells. So rule of thumb for me is if you're going to buy new weights or dumbbells, I try to beat $1 a pound. If you're buying used weights, you can definitely beat $1 a pound, but buying new, it's kind of hard to beat that number. So for Walmart, I'm seeing the 20 pounds. So 20 pound pair for $40 is a good deal. The 35 pound pair for $65, that's also a good deal. 40 pound pair for $75, also a good deal. And then the 45 pound pair. Any of those I would say is a good deal. Here are FitRx adjustable dumbbells. If you're gonna buy cheap adjustable dumbbells, I really don't think you can beat these. Like $200 for a pair, $100 each. I would much rather pay $200 for this than something like the Bowflex adjustable dumbbells for double the price, because this is gonna do the same thing for half the price. And if you're gonna get this, they also have this is the dumbbell stand for $42.49. So you could get the adjustable dumbbells and the stand for a total of about $250, which is a great deal for like a starter set of adjustable dumbbells. They do only go to 50 pounds, but for $250, not bad at all. Moving on to some kettlebells. Same with kettlebells, I try to stick under $1 a pound. So here I'm seeing probably the only poundage I would probably buy is a 40 pound kettlebell, which is $40. So about $1 a pound, so not bad. This is on Woot. This is a 45 pound set for $80, so that's under $1 a pound. I would recommend that if you need specifically 45 pound dumbbells. And bumpers. These are Walmart's brand of bumpers. They're everyday essential balance from bumpers. So right now the best set I'm seeing is this 370 pound set for $300. So that's definitely under $1 a pound. I've seen these bumpers for a lot cheaper, like these past few months before it's been cheaper, but currently this is going to be the best deal. I think they're overstocked on these or they're discontinuing them because these have been pretty cheap recently. So if you want these, I would get the 370 pound set for $300. Also, a buddy of mine got these, and the 10 pound set, 10 pound bumpers, they're pretty flimsy, so just keep that in mind. And I didn't think they smelled that bad. They were fine. Like, if you just set them out in the sun and let them air out, they should be fine if you're afraid of that. For better quality bumpers, I highly recommend Homegrown Fitness. Like right now, they're having this St. Patrick's Day deal, which is 10% off. They're already cheap without this deal. But with it, you can get this 260 pound set for $234, which is a killer deal. Especially if you're able to pick these up so you don't have to pay shipping, I would definitely get a set of these. If you are going to pay shipping, I think it's going to probably be around $100 to ship a set of these. So it'll be a little more than $1 a pound, but for these bumper plates, the quality is probably on par with, I'd say, Fringe or Rep bumper plates. They're very good quality bumper plates for the price. So I would pick these up if you're in the market. And then also from Homegrown Lifting, if you really want to cheap out, I would get the factory seconds. I don't care what my bumpers look like. If they have some scratches, who cares? These factory seconds are super cheap. And look, it's a pair. A pair for $60. A pair of 45s for $60. Especially if you can pick these up in person. They're located in Lexington, Kentucky. That's a killer deal. And even if you have to ship it, I think the math turns out to almost exactly $1 a pound if you have to ship the factory seconds. So killer deal on these. Highly recommend them. Very good quality for the price. For some cheaper bumpers, this is a 55 pound bumper plate for $50. So under $1 a pound. It's a white label. I'm sure the quality is going to be fine. If you just want weight and you don't care what it looks like, this is a good option for $50. I'd say the 35 pound, you could also get that. That's $36, a little over $1 a pound, so not a bad option either. But the 55 pound option's definitely a good deal. This is going to be similar to the Walmart Fit RX dumbbell. This one just sold on Amazon if that's what you like buying on, or if it's easier for you. And it's a little more weight at 55 pounds. This is a good option for one dumbbell, $100. You can get 2 dumbbells for $200. Good option if you primarily shop on Amazon. This next one, I personally would not buy this, but if you're someone who likes to lift outside or like bring your weights out onto your driveway and then do Olympic lifts or just random lifts on your driveway, this is a cheap option to just kind of have a squat rack that's very mobile, because this thing looks pretty light. You can just bring it in and out of your garage and then work out there and then bring it back in. So only $38.88, pretty cheap to where I'd say if you want something like this, not a bad price. This is the GMW lat raise machine. It's $269.99 and it has a 10% off coupon. So right now I feel like a lot of shoulder machines are coming out, like the Bells of Steel shoulder boulder, and this is maybe an older machine, but it's cheaper than it's been previously. So with the 10% off, it'll probably be around $250. And it has, so you can do like a kind of a low shoulder raise, or you can do a high one. So there's 2 heights that you can use with this machine. So not a bad price for that. This machine, I am a super supporter of the GMWD cable machine. I actually have a full review on this. Right now, it's only $350, which is a total steal for this machine. Normally, it's around $450, but right now there's a $100 coupon totaling it to $350. Like, because it has swivel arms, you can do so many exercises with this thing. Please, if you're at all interested, watch my review, watch other people's reviews. It's very similar to the Eon Fit Omni E1 cable machine, which currently is sold out, so you can't buy it. So this is a great alternative. Super versatile, very cheap right now, $350. You can do so many cable exercises with this machine. I highly recommend it. Check it out. Here is a cheap treadmill if you want to get some cardio in. Has a 15% off $15 coupon off, and it's only $190. So if you want something cheaper, this would be a good option. So this is a RitFit Power Cage, 28% off right now. It's $360, which is a pretty good deal considering it does have a lat pull down and a low row. So if you want that in your power rack, this would be a good option at only $360. So this would be a good like starter set for someone who really doesn't have too much equipment yet. This next one. This is for anyone who has a basement gym with low ceilings. This is exactly what you need. And it's only $199.99, which is cheaper than the Fitness Reality Power Rack, which is known to be like the cheapest power rack on Amazon. You have this at $200, which is even cheaper. So you can see right here that you can raise or lower the height of this rack. So if you're worried about a rack not fitting in your basement, this is exactly what you need. One of my buddies actually bought this rack because he had that exact problem. He was afraid most racks were not going to fit in his basement, so he bought this thing, knowing that he could adjust the height, so he knows that it's going to fit in his basement. So that is going to be March home gym deals of the week. So if you like this video, I'm going to try to do this series every month so you can keep updated on any deals that come out in the home gym industry, because currently there's not enough websites or people talking about deals. and I want to get the deals out to you. So if you want more of this kind of video, please subscribe, because we'll have more coming next week or next month in April. See you then.